guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Maniya here, and I'm back with another video. I know I look crazy, okay? This is my Get Ready With Me pregnancy update 20 weeks girl talk edition video, okay? So I just woke up. I haven't done my hair in like a couple days. I've been real lazy, you know. So I'm just going to catch you guys up on how my 20-week pregnancy was. So at the moment, I am 20 weeks and 6-7 days. I believe tomorrow I am 21 weeks. So I'm like, you know what, let me get this done now. I'm just going to be getting my hair, doing my makeup, and talking to you guys about how my 20th week was. Let's get into it. So the week started off actually really good. I'm just spraying water in my hair if you're wondering. I went to my anatomy scan. If you don't know what that is when the doctors and the nurses at the hospital do an ultrasound to check and see if the baby's growing healthy and strong and if everything's normal. So they check the heart, they check the liver, all the organs they check. They check the brain, the legs, the arms, make sure you got 10 toes, 10 fingers, you know, all that jazz. And they tell you if there's a possible problem during the pregnancy, if there's anything that you should know. Fortunately, the doctor told me that the baby, he is 100% healthy. He's growing really great, really strong, really healthy. Everything looked great with him. So I was really happy about that. I want to do a video. What is this? I want to do a video just based on the anatomy scan because I watched some videos right before I went in. I want to do a full video on the anatomy scan and how that all went. How the, you know, I have some ultrasound pictures. I'm going to put in, I wasn't going to put any of them in this video so I could save it for the anatomy scan, but I'm going to put in one picture of what he looks like now. He's gotten so big, y'all. Oh my God. He's 20 ounces. He's growing strong and healthy. He's actually measuring bigger than what I thought I was. That was the start of my 20-week pregnancy, but he was measuring to be 20 weeks and 4 days. So I was like, oh my God, this dude is like growing. So that was that. And then I had a doctor's appointment right after my anatomy scan, and my doctor told me that my next appointment, which is in the next 4 weeks, is at the end of February. I have my sugar test. I don't know the specific name for that test. That's why I just call it the sugar test. If you don't know what that is when you go in and they give you a very, 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 very sugary drink, and you have to drink it within an hour. There's the hour test and there's the 3-hour test. This is crazy. You have to drink this drink within an hour, and then they test you to see if you could possibly have diabetes. Now there's a certain thing, it's so weird because my mom had it when she was pregnant with my brother. It's literally diabetes that you could possibly only have it while you're pregnant, and then after you can never, like, you won't have it again. It's so crazy. I'm probably like explaining that wrong, but that's what it seemed like to be with my mom. Like, she had it when she was pregnant with my brother, and then after she had my brother, she didn't have it anymore. And I was like, what the heck? Where did it go? But that is what it is, the sugar test. So I have that coming up, which I'm not excited about at all. I really don't want to take this test. I think it's going to be just horrible. I'm not ready for it. I don't feel great about it. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, I've seen some videos where people have thrown up because the drink was so sugary. And if you throw up, you have to take you have to do it again. And it's the worst. I really don't want to do this. But I love sugary foods, so I'm hoping that, number one, I don't have it, and number two, that, everything turns out great, and then I could just drink it and get it over with, and I don't have to redo it, because I really just don't want to have to deal with that any longer than I have to. So yeah, I will do a separate video just explaining how my experience was. It was a very positive experience. There's nothing crazy to talk about, but I have seen some videos on YouTube where people, have headers like, the bad news I got at my anatomy scan, and I'm like, bad news? So I was very fortunate to have all good news at my scan. So I'll just talk a little bit about that in my next video, which I'll probably record right after this one. I don't know. So, how was my 20th week? I don't even think I wrote anything down, honestly, because I don't believe anything crazy happened. He moves a lot. When I say that he moves a lot, I mean, dude does not chill. Like, he's always on the move. And it doesn't, like, he'll slow down for a little bit, but then within the next hour, he's kicking or he's turning over. Right now, he's calm because I just ate, so he's just chilling. But last night, the night before last night, actually, I could not go to sleep. I was wide awake. I was like, this boy is just kicking and kicking and kicking and moving and moving and moving. It was crazy. I was like, I read about stuff like this, but I didn't think it would actually happen to me. I didn't think he would actually move that much. I mean, he's going to be so active. I'm not ready for it. This dude is going to be, I'm going to have to run. I'm going to be chasing him. He's going to be one of those kids that don't want to be held long. He always wants to be put down. I feel like he's going to be one of those kids. He always want to be put down. He always want to be messing with something. As soon as you put him in the bassinet or the crib or you put him in his bouncy, he starts crying because he don't want to be put in any confinement. He wants to just be out running. He's going to be one of those kids. I know it. And I'm not ready for it. His dad's going to have to handle all of that. Very hard to lay down. Like, finding a comfortable position to sleep in is definitely something that I'm struggling with. I toss and I turn a lot when I'm sleeping. Unless I have my pregnancy pillow, I pretty much can't sleep without moving. I've noticed that my emotion levels have risen a lot. I've cried a lot this week, and some stuff I know, like, some stuff has happened to make me cry, but like other stuff, I've just been worrying myself more than anything about things right now that I can't control, and I think I'm just stressing myself out more than I need to, and it's just a little difficult, mostly because I just don't have the best jobs. Like, my boyfriend makes majority of the money between the both of us. He has a better job than I do. It's just real difficult to feel comfortable because I've always wanted to be in control of my own stuff. Like, once I graduated high school, like, my mom helped me out a lot in college because I was just going to school. I didn't want to work. But as soon as I graduated, I was ready to get a job. I was ready to start making my own money. And it's just a little hard because the job that I have, like, it's based on how much money, the store makes. And if the store isn't making any money, then because I'm part-time, I don't get hours. And yes, I have 2 jobs, but my other job is a theater job. And if there's no bookings, there's no performances, the month is slow, I don't work. So it's very difficult to save money right now on my part. I'm just having a hard time with that, I feel, because I want to start buying a whole bunch of stuff for him. It's a little upsetting that I can't do what I want to do right now. And his dad is just so, we have time. Like, he won't even really look at baby clothes with me yet because he just doesn't want to, he just feels, he's kind of focused on something else because he has a trip coming up. And I understand that, but at the same time, I'm like, can we at least buy like a car seat or a bassinet or something for him? I know we have a couple of months before that really needs to be something, but it would make me feel better if we at least had something for him. And then, I also have to think about the fact that we want to have a baby shower, so that's also a way for us to get some of the things we need. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to do everything now. Like, that's how I feel. I'm in a rush. I've always been the type of person, like, he's a very laid back, we don't need to do anything right now type of person. And I'm like, let's go. I want to be on time. That's how I am. And he'd be like, we got time. And I'm like, no, let's be early. How about that? Yeah, so I think I'm struggling with that. I had a couple emotional breakdowns because I was just in my head too much. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to get my emotion together. I know it's mostly because I have a lot of hormones going through my body and it's making me feel all different types of ways, but I just want to be ready when it's time for him to come. I want to feel like we have everything. Like, I don't even have an idea of what my hospital bag is going to look like. I have and this is the time, like, I'm almost 6 months pregnant. This is the time that I should start getting all of that stuff together. But I'm so, like, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should calm down. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I don't even have money to do anything. So maybe I should just shut up. Like, I feel crazy. What can you do? I did just do my taxes. So I'm waiting for my tax return. And that's what I'm going to use probably to get some of the stuff that I need for my hospital bag. I mean, if anything, I would like to have that together. I would like to, have something together. And a hospital bag is important. It's not the most important thing. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women who just go with absolutely nothing on them. But I'm definitely going to start looking into what I need for my hospital bag. I'm going to start watching some YouTube videos and see what some people bring with them so I have an idea, because right now I have no clue what I'm doing. Everything is happening so fast. Like, 9 months is not a lot of time at all to have a baby. You would think you would need a whole damn year. I'm just excited. I'm excited for him to get here. I'm excited to start making memories with him. I'm excited to see his face and to smell his little toes. And I'm really excited. And I think it's overwhelming me with how happy I am and how scared I am all at the same time. I don't know I think my hormones are kicking in. I've been getting some pimples. I've been getting a few pimples that I'm just like, where are you coming from? Which is another thing. I need to get my eating habits together because I cannot have no huge baby. Like, oh my God. I've said this way too many times, but I am so terrified for the actual pushing process. When he comes out of my body, I'm just gonna be, it's like pulling a tooth. I hate the dentist. I had this crazy experience where I had to get my wisdom tooth pulled out, and I felt the whole thing. It was so bad. And I cried, man. It was just so bad. Ugh, man. It's gonna be horrible. I'm not ready. Like, it's literally like going to the damn dentist, and 10 times worse because, and I also hate period pain. I hate menstrual cramps. There's some people who can not have medicine the whole time that they're on their period and they're going through that pain, and they just don't like taking medicine. So, they just deal with the pain. But I was never one of those people. I always needed an Advil, and specifically an Advil because it seemed to me that no other medicine worked except Advil. One thing that I think is so crazy is when I look back on, the progression of my stomach from, even just week to week. Sometimes, I look through the videos and I can see a huge difference between week 12 and week 13, or week 15 and week 16. It's just so crazy, the progression that your stomach takes. And then, like, I can also really feel the difference in my stomach. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, my stomach is so tight. And I think that's because it's growing. I'm pretty sure that's what that's from. But it's crazy. Being pregnant is such a crazy experience. I always, like, dreamt of what it would be like. And actually experiencing now is like, wow, this is crazy. Some of my favorite things about being pregnant so far is I think my favorite thing is feeling him move inside of me. It's such a weird, it's weird, it really is, but at the same time it's so beautiful to know that, your baby is like basically saying hi, saying hello, I'm in here. The thing that I've been having a really hard time with is the pregnancy prenatal pills. I've always been the type of person who hated taking pills. So, like, these prenatals, they got a hard time going down. Like, you could even, like, there was this one time I took my pill. I like to take my pills right after I eat. And one time I just finished eating. I popped in my pill, and, like, I'm the type of person who, like, sits there and, like, tries to get a good position with the pill, and, like, I try to calm down my body. I literally almost choked on this pill in front of my boyfriend. And he was looking at me like, babe, what the hell is the problem? And I'm like, yo, this pill is difficult. He's like, no, all you do is put it in your mouth and then you start drinking the water. And I'm like, no, it's not that easy. I can't do it. Like, I've had to literally bite the pill into pieces to get it to go down. I can't just eat it. I can't. I'm just not one of those people. I hate pills. I don't know why. Especially this one. Like, I could take Advil, no problem, because it's a little pill. It's not that big of a deal. But these prenatals are thick. I'm like, whoa, I can't do this. It's so hard. And then, like, I used to forget to take my pill. Like, I would go, like, 2 days, didn't take the pill yet. Like, 2 days went by, didn't even take a pill. But now, every time if I think about it, that's when I take it. Not if I think about it. As soon as I think about the prenatal pill, like, did I take it today? That's when I take it. Because before, I would be like, let me, eat first, and then I'll remember to take it afterwards. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I need to take it as soon as I remember, because I will end up going the whole day without taking the pill. It's really frustrating. And if you're wondering just like what I'm using and stuff, it's all down there. I just don't want to have to mix, oh, I'm stopping for makeup and talking about this at the same time. But yeah, so I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to take this pill and remembering to take the pill. It was crazy. But now I've been taking it since I turned 5 months. I've been really strict on myself on making sure that I take the pill every day. Every single day. I try to get that done because I don't want to, I thought for a second that I was stunting his growth because of me forgetting to take the pill, but now I know he is growing perfectly fine. He is strong and healthy, worrying myself for no reason. But yeah, he's just the best little mover, very active. I know he's gonna be ready to play. He's probably gonna be walking early. Like, when I tell you this dude is active, he is active. Still don't have a name yet. Sad. I have some ideas that I think about. I have M names, is like anything with an M. We're trying to go in that direction. So if you have any M boy names that you like, that you know of, and you're willing to share with me, please comment down below and let me know, because I am lost for words. I have like one idea, literally one idea, and like I don't even think my boyfriend likes it because the damn name is so close to my brother. So right after I finish my eyelashes and I spray my face, I'm going to show you guys my bump, and then that will be the end of my Get Ready With Me Girl Talk Pregnancy Edition 20-week update, long ass title. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys in my next video.